Hi everyone, my name is Jai Blia. People call me JB, they call me Jai, they call me J Bizzle, they call me Jablonce. Just kidding. And this is my Draw My Life video. Alright, this is my daddy. And throughout this whole video, I will be putting all of my family members in the color blue and the color pink. And here goes my mom. And she'll be in pink, like I already said. And in October of 1992, they had a beautiful baby, and that was me. Yay! Okay. So I was born into this world, and 2 days after being in the hospital, my parents took me home to my family. Okay, my humongous family. After 2 days of taking me home, my parents received a call from the hospital again, and it was a call saying that I actually had some serious condition, that my parents had to take me back, and if they didn't, there's a possible chance I could die. And remember, I was only a few days old, so my parents rushed me back to the hospital, and I was taken to the emergency room here, and then the nurse came into my parents that they should prepare to spend the night because I was in a serious condition. And so my mom, being really worried and feeling really worried, she told me that she was so worried she went and prayed to God. Like the whole time she was just praying, just asking God to keep me safe and everything. And 2 days later, the nurse came, or the doctor or whatever, they came to my parents and they're like, wait, actually she's fine and y'all can take her home. And so that's when I finally was able to go home to my big family. Okay, there was my daddy, and then there was my mommy. Okay, that house was pretty small. There goes my mommy, and then there was my oldest brother, my other older brother, my other older brother, my other older brother, my oldest sister, and then there's me. Yay! Alright. And then I'm just gonna color this in really quick. And then 2 years later, my parents decided they wanted another child. And so came along my younger brother. Yeah, we're gonna color him blue. Okay. Alright. So, when I was 4 years old, I finally went to preschool. And I loved, one of my favorite movies in preschool was James and the Giant Peach. The boy that ate the peach and went into the peach, I think that was. And then one of my favorite toys, that thing just fell. Sorry about that. But one of my favorite toys at recess was, it was this big bouncing ball, and I loved sitting on it and bouncing around. Well, maybe it seemed big because I was really small at that point, but one thing I can't forget is I had those metal teeth on my 2 front teeth, and that was the first and last time I ever had them, but something to remember. When I was 5 years old, I finally went to kindergarten. Yay! My first school I went to was Dayton's Bluff Elementary. 2 weeks after attending there, my parents sold our house. So because they sold our house, we had to move out. And we moved out and we went, and my parents took me and all of my siblings. And just let me draw that really quick here. I know. There goes all my siblings. And we moved in, and we moved in to live with my uncle. And because of that, I went to my second elementary as a kindergarten, and that was Phelan Lake Elementary. So I went to Phelan Lake Elementary for a good 3 months or so, and my parents were finally able to find another home for us, and so we moved out and lived in that home. And so that resulted in me going to my last school as kindergarten. That'll be my third school, and I went to a charter school. And we also had to wear a uniform, but I loved wearing a uniform because you know what that meant? That meant that you didn't have to find new clothes every single day. Alright? My 3rd grade year, my parents decided that they wanted another baby. I know, 7 wasn't enough, so they got preggo. But guess what? It turned out that there were 2 babies inside my mommy instead. So I had 2 twin baby sisters. Oh, they were so cute. But I didn't even know that mom was having twins until she came back from the hospital. And I was like, what? Why do we have 2 babies in the house? Again, my 4th grade, my parents wanted another kid. So they tried out. And then came my youngest brother. So there was now a total of 10 children. Yep. My parents were on it. Okay. Sorry. And that year as well, my grandma passed away. It was a really sad moment for me. I mean, I loved my grandma. I loved spending time with her in her bedroom with her. You know, old people that have like wrinkly skin, I enjoyed touching her wrinkly skin. I don't know why, but I just did. So, but she passed away, and yeah. And then that year as well, there were so many things going on this year. I also had my first BF. I know I was in 4th grade. I will not tell you what his name is. I will give him a different color outfit though, because just to separate him apart from my other family members. Okay, we loved each other. Okay, now, the school that I went to, it was K to 8th grade. But at that time, our school was a little small, so the 5th and 8th graders had to go to a different school. And there was this African American kid on my bus, and he was a 5th grader, so he went to the same building as my older sister. And he told my older sister that he liked me. So what happened was, he started writing letters, and he would give them to, every time he would write letters, he would give them to my older sister to give to me. And then my older sister would give it to me, and then I would read the letter, and then I would exchange the letters, and then, it was a back and forth thing. And so, I don't know, it happened for a while, and we were on the same bus as well, and so, his name was Darius, by the way. And so, I was like, well, it would not hurt to date 2 guys. I mean, remember this, I was in 4th grade. So, we started, writing to each other, back and forth. We sat with each other in the bus. And obviously, there's always this one kid in the bus that has to ruin everything for you. So, he went and told my BF at the time that, oh, dang, dude, she's dating another guy, and they're sitting together in the bus. And so, my BF got really sad. Excuse me, he got really sad, and so he came to me and confronted me, whatever. He talked to me about it, and he was like, I'm really sad. And I was like, whatever, I don't care, I got another boy if you don't want me. So we broke up. And then I was finally in 5th grade, and Darius was finally in 6th grade, and we were dating each other. We finally went to the same school building now. And then 7th grade came along, and he moved to a different school. And so, I never saw him again, never heard from him again. We never really broke up either. And so, yeah, I don't know what happened, but I don't know how he's doing either. Okay? And then my older sister, she's about 11 months, not even a year, 11 months and some days older than me. And, we had our bad times. I hate you too, okay? We hate each other. We fought a lot, especially, during, our, I don't know, okay, but we fought a lot. So there's the last time I remember us fighting was, we were coming back from church, and she was sitting in the back seat of our minivan, so in the front, and she pulled my hair, and I was really angry, and I was like, girl, this time, I'm gonna hurt you too, because usually I don't fight back, but okay, so I got so intense, my head got in the way. Anyway, so I took my heel, and I hit her with the heel part, and I think that was the last time we fought each other, because she realized that I was too tough for her. I'm just kidding. But anyways, even though we fought a lot, we loved each other. We were always together. We were the top notch at school. Well, at least that's what we felt like we were. We had enemies or slam books. We confronted girls. Okay. The other thing was that even at school dances, us and our friends, we were the party starter. Well, my sister and I'm just kidding. But I remember my sister and I, we used to freak dance battle against 2 African American girls, and we would always win. Whenever I tell people this story, they would never believe me, but it's true, it happened. Okay, my 9th grade year, I finally went to high school. I went to a public school. I was so excited, and but soon enough, that excitement turned upside down. I didn't feel like I fit in. I didn't feel like I was pretty enough. I felt really ugly. I became very suicidal. Yeah. Not a lot of people know about this, but yep, I was really suicidal. Whenever I went home, I would mark myself, take a marker and put marks on myself on where I wanted to get surgery. It got really serious to the point where I realized that I need to stop doing this to myself. I needed help. So I went and talked to my older cousin, and she was like an older sister to me, and she told me about God's love, and that's when I finally, experienced or knew the love of God. I mean, I was born in a Christian home, but I never really knew what God's love meant until that point. And so, I got involved in church, the worship team there. I got a lot of friends from church. We encouraged each other. We just loved on each other. And yeah, it was crazy just to have people who's supporting you or who's always encouraging you. And so, yeah, finally I went to college. I went to North Central University. It was a Bible college, private college. I was going for worship leading. And as some of you may have heard my testimony already, my 3rd semester there, I was told by a professor that, you know what, you suck at singing. Well, that's not how he said it, but something along those lines. I got really sad and I cried many nights, and I was like, what? I suck at singing. I'm not gonna sing for the rest of my life. But no, God's grace is sufficient for me, and He loves me so much, and He just gave me that confidence again. I was like, what? Screw this. I'm going to Bethel in California. So in June to July of 2013, I left the great state of Minnesota and flew to California, and I went to Bethel School of Worship, and met a whole bunch of amazing people. Alright, and so I now have, and then okay, hold on, sorry. My YouTube videos happened sometime, I think like my sophomore year in high school. I just posted up a few videos, and then I was like, what? It's actually kind of fun doing these stuff. But I don't know, I don't really do covers, or I do, but not a lot either. So yeah, so here goes my big family. By now, there's my oldest sister, who's not married yet. I'll list all the single ones first. There goes me, and then there goes my oldest brother, and then my younger brother, and then my baby brother here, and my two twin sisters. I had to draw them a little smaller because I didn't have enough space. Okay, that's how big my family is. Alright, and then my oldest brother, he him and his, I don't know, girlfriend, wife, whatever, they have like 4 children, and they have a baby girl, 3 boys and baby girl, and I call her my annoying girl, and I love her to death. She's so annoying, but she's so freaking cute. Okay, and then my second oldest brother and his wife, they have 3 kids, 2 boys and 1 girl, and I call her my princess because, I don't know, she likes to be treated like a princess, and she is a princess. Every girl deserves to be a princess. And then my 4th oldest brother is married as well to his beautiful wife, and they have 2 beautiful baby girl. Oh, I love my chunkies. Okay, and then yep, there was my big old family. And then a little bit of myself right now. I am 20. I'm turning 21 in October. I'm single, but I am praying for that man of God to show up sometime soon. I mean, there's no rush, but if I turn 25 and he ain't here yet, then I'm gonna do some serious praying right there. But hopefully when he does show up, he's someone that's musically talented, he loves God with all his heart, and he's someone that will be willing to travel with me, or if not willing to travel with me, someone that will support me and what I want to do with my life. And then yeah, but as of right now, it's just gonna be me and my camera and my YouTube videos. Yeah, that's about it. And well, yeah, of course, Jesus as well. I can't live without Jesus. He's everything to me. Alright, so I just want to thank you so much for taking your time to just watch my Draw My Life video. And obviously there's many more things that happened, but these are just some of the things that I can remember. And thank you for watching again. God bless, and see you next time, yo. Alright, peace out, homies. Bye bye.